weekend, the Concha Del Mar hosts Dime Time, where you can win prizes by reaching the target number of assists. Meanwhile, the city will have the Adidas Basketball Open Run. Win on all 4 courts to receive 10,000 VC, free skill boosts, and exclusive MyPlayer items. Plus, a new season means new apparel. Season 5 brings a unique Jordan collection featuring Rui Hachimura and some sweet gear from Dim Mak. That's it for me. Now get out there and channel the power within.
Welcome, everyone. Tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And you know, New Jersey, they've started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off. But first, let's hear from our very own. David Aldridge, DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league...
Clearly. David, thank you. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. You might miss something.
Yeah, you got to keep your head up and be alert if you're watching this game because they're going to get it up and down so fast and so often. Execution on the fast break will probably determine what happens in the outcome in this one.
Here are the starters for New Jersey. Marvin Bagley is up there with Anunoby. Then it's Russell. Then it's Smith. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. And for the sound, Durant is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Jones in at the point.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Mitchell passes to Russell. Inside. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Russell.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Jones kicks to Lopez. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here's KD. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. Now Russell. Mitchell dishes to Russell passes to Smith. Shoots over KD. And that one hits back iron. And here's Nashville. This is the first they're seeing of New Jersey. Ross against Anunoby. Ross kicks to KD. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Mitchell in the corner. Smith outside. Now Mitchell outside. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. For Nashville, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Jones finds Brunson. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
How about 3 or 4 up the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
The Knights have gone 1 of 3 to the field to start this one so far. Passes to Anunoby. Feeds it to Smith. Stolen by Durant. Dishes it to Ross. He kicks it to Jones. Left side Durant. Back to Jones. 13 feet away. And again, it's Nashville converting.
Boy, they're on fire right now. Cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Yes, that goes in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Pass to Anunoby. Shot to stop the run. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Outside, KD. Out to the right wing. Brunson with a clean look, and it's off from three-point range. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
And here's Russell, coming off a solid outing against Portland. Trains the three-pointer.
You know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
The pass to Ross. Now here's Brunson. Covered by Mitchell. Brunson the pass to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Russell. That one doesn't drop. And the sound going the other way now.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system. Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Ross with it. Now Smith defending. No good from Ross.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And then Smith with the dunk.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Here's Durant. He takes it in. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. An emphatic LU jam.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
For Nashville, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And the Sound call their first time out of the game. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
Is checked in for Robin Lopez. And then for New Jersey, Richards is checked in, and Markieff Morris subbed in for Bagley. On defense, New Jersey, they trail by 1. Jones, the pass to Brunson. Durant feeling it out a bit. There's the drive. Chris in the post. And they recover it. Jones against Russell. And they take the lead. Russell's got 5 points so far.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently. Durant
inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. Brunson the pass to Chris. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And this is where Chris does a considerable amount of damage. Feels comfortable taking those interior shots.
Russell passes to Anunoby. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Pass to KD. And that comes off the assist by Jones. He's got 10.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
On the wing, Mitchell. Passes it to Morris. Brunson against Mitchell. 5 on the clock. New Jersey needs to get off a shot here. Shot on the wing. Another one falls for New Jersey.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still feeling their way through this game.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Knights. They trail by 1. Now, here's Anunoby. He's tightly guarded. Here's Richards. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Takes the 3. Chris can't hit. The Knights have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Timeout called here. The Sound will talk it over. And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games out on offense.
Yeah, and that's something you grow into, Kevin. I mean, and Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
A different look for Nashville. Chris Boucher's checked in for Durant. Kobe White comes in for Jalen Brunson. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Jones. Robinson's checked in for New Jersey. Pass to Ross. And he drives in, and he gets it to go.
You've got to make Ross a passer in that pick and roll. I mean, he's a better scorer than he is a playmaker.
Russell with it. 7 points in the game. For 3, Mitchell. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 3. Russell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
White, wide open. He fired. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Mitchell kicks to Morris. Back to Mitchell. That's tipped. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. And Nashville making a change here. Kobe's checked in. And for Nashville, they're shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. And Robinson comes to help. Outside, White. The pass to Neto. Here's Boucher. And the 3 off target.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And that one's good. Russell. Russell's got 9. Russell's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Neto surveying the floor. Over Russell. Nashville, no good that time either.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Morris. Pass to Richards. On the wing, Mitchell. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. For 3, Ross. And he recovers it. Kicks to White. Here's Boucher. The offensive rebound. Roby. And he goes in for the dunk. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Morris. Robinson on the wing. No good with the triple. The Sound with the ball. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Now it's a 4-point Nashville lead.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Pass to Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
New Jersey shooting their first free throws of this game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
First one falls for him.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
New Jersey making a switch here. Dunn's checked in.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Ross in the corner. 24 seconds left to play in the first. And the pass to Neto. Going inside to the inside. It's stolen by Morris. Out of bounds. Nashville takes possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And for Nashville, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And White kicks to Neto. The rebound by Richards. Dunn looking over the floor. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Sound lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on the Sound?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
We've got White. There's Boucher out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Neto in at the 1. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Knights, they've got Dunn. Robinson is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Richards in at the pivot, manning the middle. He had a nice open look right there.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Neto, the pass to Roby. He kicks it to White. In the corner, it's Boucher. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Well, New Jersey shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Done outside. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And the shot goes in.
Assist from Chris.
Nashville trails by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Roby the pass to White. That one, no good. And it's New Jersey the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And that was not an easy game for them. They barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
And the Sound making a change here. Durant's checked in. Lets it go from deep. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Focus, intense focus. Durant has bundles of it. Once he catches the rock, the first thing on his mind is let it go.
Top of the key, done. Down low. And the call on the shot and sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with the team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
So he gets them both. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's White. Action coming off the assist from Katie. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Dunn. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the paint. Here's Morris. And the rebound goes to Nashville.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Good. That one on target from Roby.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Grimes, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, Dunn is fantastic at moving the ball around, finding teammates with ease.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Neto. Dunn covering. Outside, White. Pass to Durant. Bucket 6. And again, it's Nashville from deep.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
To the middle. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Unloads from 13. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Dunn passes to Robinson. Back to Dunn. Passes it to Robinson. He tries for 3. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Nashville leading by 3. Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
Here's Grimes. They get it back. And that one's good. Richard.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Timeout called, Nashville.
Which driver section wants a T-shirt?
Substitution here for Nashville. Robin Lopez is checked in for Isaiah Roby. Chris comes in for Chris Boucher. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Kobe White. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Raul Neto. And then for New Jersey, Azubuike's checked in, and it's Bagley in for Markieff Morris. New Jersey trails by 3. Dunn outside. Let's go.
New Jersey foul. Udoka Azubuike. First personal foul.
Now Brunson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Shot clock at 5. Jones finds Brunson. And here's KD for 3. Nashville, no good that time either. The Knights have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Dunn against Jones. Dunn attacking. Some solid defense there from KD. And KD's got the ball here for Nashville. It's a 3-point game. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Pass to Brunson. 3-pointer. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shot.
Nashville leading by 6. Now here's Durant. He's got 20. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Well, New Jersey shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. Grimes covered by Chris. Lopez over to help. Bagley with the bucket.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Anunoby against KD. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 7 points.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Grimes. And the rebound goes to Nashville. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Jones. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Sound.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
Russell passes to Mitchell. Takes it inside. It's good.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now they get to the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Here's Brunson. The shot will not fall. So it's the Knights who will take it the other way. And here is Mitchell. He's got 12. Out to Smith. Mitchell against Brunson. And with that, the Nashville lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket for Mitchell.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Here's Durant. New Jersey with the rebound. Anunoby with it. Mitchell kicks to Anunoby. And there's the pass to Russell. Softly drops in the floater. Russell's got 11 points.
You know, you look at the floater, it's an effective shot for Russell. But when he doesn't want to go all the way to the rack, you got to have that in your book bag.
Russell against Jones. Lets it go from 14. Kept alive. It's good on the putback. And the Sound lead by 4.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Mitchell against Brunson. Mitchell right side. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Nashville leading by 4. And Brunson has it in the corner. Jones trying to get open.
The team just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
And now New Jersey on the break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
A minute 42 left in the first half. Jones against Russell. Pass to Chris. And Brunson has it in the corner. Back to Chris. Kicks to Jones. Nashville keeping it alive with a new 14. Here's Mitchell. A 38-point game for him in the win against Portland. Here's Russell with the 3. Here's Smith. Another shot and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now Jones. And there's the drive. A floater. He lays it in. Jones has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Brunson against Mitchell. Passes it to Anunoby. He kicks to Russell. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Yes, and footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Sound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Durant missing. The Knights on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. The drive by Bagley. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Jones kicks to Chris. Offline with his 3. Here's Russell. Here's Bagley. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And how about the persistence on the backboard. Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New Jersey on top as they end the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how did you get in that groove offensively in the first half?
Well, I'm just playing off my teammates. They're doing a great job of penetrating and kicking. And I'm not trying to force anything. I'm playing my game with an offense, and shots are starting to fall for us.
Looks good out there so far. Thanks, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's definitely heated up over the last few games, and we're seeing some of that same recipe here tonight. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but raw determination. I mean, look, they've got talent, but the passion is there, and that separates these guys. They're simply refusing to give up possessions.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
It's pretty simple. They took care of the ball, they made smart passes, and limited turnovers. I'm sure they talked about it coming into tonight. We'll see if they can keep it tight in the second half, though.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
New Jersey leading by 3. They've got Terrence Ross, Jalen Brunson out there with Jones, and it's Durant, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Russell against Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. Nice shot by Smith.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Outside Durant. And the rejection by Smith.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
KD passes to Brunson. Lopez left side. Good on the shot. Lopez has got his first basket.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Mitchell outside. Drives to the hoop. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Nashville trails by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The 11-footer, a nice shot by KD. KD's got 22 points.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
Mitchell kicks to Russell. Back to Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Shoot 2.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. The Sound making some changes. Roby, he's checked in for Lopez. Chris Boucher comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's White in for Jalen Brunson. And Mitchell drops them both. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Sound. Trailing here by 8. Over in the corner, White. And that comes off the assist by Jones. White's got 11 points.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start. And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper. And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Timeout called, Nashville. And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
So New Jersey going with an almost entire new group here. Nashville trails by 8. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Ross with the drive, and Ross with the slam.
And when Ross gets a head of steam going to the rim, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of there.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Richards. Out to Russell. Shot clock at 6. No good with the wing jumper.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
White, good.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Russell. Up and in on the lane. And that's 13 points for D'Angelo Russell.
You know, he's worked on his conditioning since he entered the league. Russell showing good upper body strength there.
The pass to Ross. They get it again. Boucher. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to make.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Raul Neto's checked in for Tyus Jones. Pass to Roby, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 13. Passes it to Richards. And he slams it one-handed.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Nashville trails by 6. Here's Neto. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to White. Morris against Boucher. 6 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for New Jersey.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. New Jersey leading by 5. Outside, Russell. Driving to the basket. The shot's good. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
They opened the gates, and he came through. D'Angelo, quick recognition.
Here's Neto. He's guarded by Russell. Nashville, no good that time either.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Grimes, White covering. Outside, Russell. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Making the right choice there. I mean, Russell, this is what scouts like about him, his feel, that intuitive feel for the game.
Nashville trails by 9. Here's the pass to Ross. Here's Roby. Right side, White with a step back. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Robinson. Good on the three-point shot. Robinson's got the lead up to 12 now for New Jersey.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Neto. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Boucher. Back to Neto. Knocked loose. Ross on the wing. Back to Neto. Over Russell. And it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
Grimes. White covering. Just 4 to shoot. Russell, no good. Nashville trails by 14. It's White on the wing. Nashville, no good that time either. The Knights on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside, Russell. Inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. Sweep one after another.
Boucher passes to White. Here's Neto. Here's Roby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Nashville, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult. But in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
And here's White. He'll bring it up with a sound. Here's Durant. And he lays it straight in. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Brunson against Russell. Launches a 3 as a Buki.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Lopez, he's checked in for Nashville. Anunoby, he's checked in for New Jersey. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Brunson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Third team foul. Shooting for Nashville, Jalen Brunson. at the line for two.
And he knocks down the first one. Mitchell, he's checked in for New Jersey. Dunn comes in for Russell. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
On the wing, Mitchell. Brunson covering from 11 feet away. And the shot falls short this time. Nashville trails by 10. To the paint. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Dunn dishes to Mitchell. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. Count that one.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Outside, KD. Yep, it counts. KD's got 26 points.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Anunoby, good.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
We've got 1:08 left in the third. Here's KD, and he gets it back. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Durant's got 8 points here in this quarter. And here is Dunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Mitchell against White. Mitchell passes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Here's KD. And he has 28 points for the game. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Brunson against Mitchell. It's tipped.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's White. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
And that one drops.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And so it's New Jersey going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Nashville trails by 10 on the court for the Knights. Mitchell is out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Azubuike in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Knights. Anunoby with it. Back to Dunn. On the wing, Mitchell. Misses the 3. And for Nashville, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Here's Jones. Passes to Chris. Over Morris. Rebound, New Jersey.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Mitchell kicks to Dunn. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to Nashville. KD's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Tries from 10. Brunson, no good. New Jersey leading by 10. Now, Anunoby. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jones. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. For New Jersey, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Jones against Dunn. Down low. Here's Azubuike. Over Jones. Uses the glass to drop it in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Jones. No good. So it's the Knights. We'll take it the other way. Mitchell against Brunson. To the inside. Here's Morris. Good. And it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Knights lead by 14.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Pass to Lopez. Right side, Kevin Durant. Baseline J on the way. New Jersey with the rebound. Morris has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Another one falls for New Jersey.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Durant, the pass to Jones. Over Dunn. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Now, here's Dunn. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Dunn's got his first basket of the night.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Jones, the pass to Brunson. Here he goes. It's deflected. And here is Mitchell. Right wing. Tries a 3. Here's Azubuike. Here's Anunoby. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nashville trails by 16. Durant with it. Now the pass to Brunson. Over Mitchell. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Jones looking for an opening. And Brunson has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with loose ends. And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Anunoby against Durant. Over Azubuike. Nashville, no good that time either. The Knights on offense. They've got a 12-2 run in front. Now a timeout called by New Jersey. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen, but last year it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
A different look for Nashville. Chris Boucher's checked in for Marquise Chris. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Durant. So New Jersey going with an almost entire new group here. To the paint, here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Brunson. Three-pointer. Here's Boucher. Back to Ross. Over Smith. And the rejection by Smith.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Robinson down low. Working on Boucher. 4 on the clock. Here's Smith. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now Jones. Trying to get something going. Here's Brunson. And he banks in the layup.
They cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Here's Whittington. Smith outside. Passes it to Robinson. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Dunn misses.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Brunson. Whittington with the rebound.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Smith kicks to Dunn. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
And it's Jones with the ball for Nashville.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Ross. To the right side. Fires from the corner. Here's Boucher. And the rejection by Smith. Grimes. Brunson covering. Back to Dunn. Here's Grimes. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And for Nashville, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Here's Jones. He trains the quick shot.
And slow move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Dunn passes to Whittington. The dish to Smith. 5 to shoot. Here's Grimes. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
This one for 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
No good on that one. And, Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of competence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And he misses all 3. Well, New Jersey shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. And the pass to Whittington. Done outside. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Ross dishes to KD. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, what a graceful athlete. I mean, Durant does a beautiful job moving and slicing through that defense, getting a high percentage shot there.
And the Knights call time here.
T-shirt time!
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.
And he's been the man running the show for them, and boy, has he done a great job. He's up in the double digits in assists, and more than a few of those have been of the spectacular variety. For them to be successful, his passing has to be a key component, and tonight it was on display.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Pass to Whittington. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Here's Cook. And again, no good by New Jersey. And for Nashville, they're shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Durant, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal
And
foul.
Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message, and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
Durant hits them both.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious he feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
1:53 left to play here in the fourth. Kicks it to Bagley. 11 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Nashville trails by 20. Brunson scanning the floor. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for New Jersey.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year. Actually, their fifth win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for D'Angelo Russell.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense, repeated,
2 shots,
found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
That free throw good from Lopez.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
Second free throw, no good.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Pass to Whittington. Over to the left wing. Back to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Nashville, Ejuan Moore at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Knights have possession. They lead by 17. Cook looking it over. Pass to Bagley. Here's Grimes. Offensive rebound. Smith kicks to Whittington. No good from outside. Now here's Moore. And so it's New Jersey easily grabbing this one. This one was over.